Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Yes, another video. This is now my fourth video. I don't think I've ever done a quadruple upload before. And yeah, yeah, it's been a very busy weekend, but I just want to keep you guys updated. The new updates on the National Weather Service and the GFS have come out, so there's many changes here, and we've added a couple million more people under windstorm advisory, so that's a big deal. We now have it all the way from Maine connecting. They're now connecting all the way to Montana, guys. So we have many new updates. If you guys like getting informed this many times a day, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, it's been quite busy. You're probably thinking I haven't had time to do anything, but I actually have, because it's been like an hour or two gap in between these. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a quadruple upload in probably another long time unless I have to in the weekend. If you guys are tired of all these updates, don't worry, guys. Tomorrow's Monday, so it'll go back to one upload, or actually two uploads, since I gotta do those snowfall maps. I actually gotta make those snowfall maps now. But yeah, be sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed the video, and for all the time I put on the computer. It's been a good 4 hours on this computer today. Actually 4 or 5. And also be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you support my channel. 10 more subscribers at 1,900, guys. Go ahead and hit that. Share the channel if you want. Any family members or friends, do you think they want to be informed on all of that? But without further ado, let's get in this video. So we now have millions of people under these advisories and active alerts. As you can tell, we have a huge gap, or a huge update with Nebraska, Missouri, and areas in Iowa. We do have now St. Louis and Jefferson City under these advisories now. We also do now have more advisories for areas near Denver, Colorado, and also we have more windstorm watches all the way to Maine. So we have a lot. We have now millions added within like 20 minutes, within an hour. We've had millions being added to this list, so it's not gonna end, guys. And this windstorm is getting worse and worse and worse. I'm surprised they have not named it yet. I already looked. They have not named the Caleb yet. Honestly, I don't know what they're doing. Like, look at this. This has to be named already. Look at all this. Honestly, guys, I think they should be named I think it should be named already. But if you guys also think they should be added the name now, go ahead and let me know if you guys think it should be added too. So we also now have winter storm warnings, though, in areas for north central Montana. We also have some more near Helena. We have a lot of areas actually with windstorm warnings. We have the northern mitten of Michigan. We have the coast of Michigan. We have the areas in Indiana near the Michigan City. We now have those areas again near Burlington, Vermont, and that national park there, upstate New York. So not that many cities there. And then we have all these advisories from Montana down to Colorado, all the way over here. So we have Toledo, we have Fort Wayne, Indianapolis is kind of on the border there. We have Iowa City, St. Louis now, Jefferson City. We now have Springfield, Illinois, the capital, Chicago, Aurora. Areas in Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska now are added there. And again, we now possibly do have Billings in a special weather statement. But yeah, this is a lot of new updates. I believe we have a special weather statement out here for the snowfall. So that's included Nashville. Let me actually check this out, though, because I don't know exactly what this special weather statement is. I think it has to do with the snow or the cold. It has to be with the snow. Oh yeah, it's talking about the light snowfall and cold temperatures. So that's in effect for areas in Tennessee. So yeah, that's basically what we're seeing now. So now Tennessee, Kentucky, that's a couple more millions that are under some type of snow advisory, though, because it is a warning about the slight snowfall. So again, we're obviously not going to see too many areas in Tennessee and areas in the windstorm watches, but maybe advisories. As you can tell, as we continue the next couple of, or 12 hours by now, so very early tomorrow morning, when we are seeing people who obviously they're not. Obviously, it's going to be 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. here, but some people actually wake up that early, so it's going to be very dangerous. I think they'll probably delay jobs or cancel jobs. I know it's the Midwest, like that doesn't happen like the South does, but I think this will be obviously different as it's super early and can bring in whiteout conditions. I don't think anybody wants to go out there at 3 or 4 a.m., even 5 a.m. But we're going to have very heavy snow for western Nebraska. We're going to have that snow get into Kansas City, by later tomorrow morning. Obviously, we will start to see some later snow into the afternoon hours. By Chicago, we're gonna have very heavy snow. We'll see a mix for Aurora, and we'll also see that snow start to pick up into Buffalo. As we go into Tuesday now, this is where we have the huge threat for bringing blizzard conditions possible. We can actually have blizzard conditions. It's not super unlikely. We can see possibly blizzard conditions for Columbus, Toledo, all the way into Concord, Nebraska, Burlington. We start to see some chilly rain all the way to Little Rock. As we continue again, it will go through Nashville. Again, that's where we have that special weather statement, and it can bring in some heavy snow for northwestern Georgia. Not many towns out there in northwestern Georgia, so you guys should be good there. Huntsville will get affected. Maybe even actually all the way to Jackson, Mississippi, we can have a light mix, but no accumulation. Obviously, it'll be above freezing, I think. Or it'll be slightly below, or maybe 31, 30, but it'll be very fast again. Nothing really, no time for it to accumulate. Actually, maybe, again, the Europeans actually showing it hitting Boston, New York, New Brunswick, but the GFS is not. So again, Albany, you see snow. We can maybe see a mix again there in the DC area. We can see that snow hanging for the Appalachian that should be out of Maine's way by Wednesday. So again, not very slow moving. Again, here's the GFS. It just updated at 4:30, so I wanted to wait so I didn't make videos one after the other. But as we go, as you can tell, it's looking like we have these bands connecting a lot sooner since the last than the other update. So again, from all the way from Albany, New York to Denver, Colorado, we can have, that's about a good 1,500 miles, right? So that's really far, a big area of snowfall. That's millions of people to see whiteout conditions and to see huge ice problems, many cancellations, many car wrecks could be possible. We can see snow in Chicago, Illinois, Aurora, St. Louis. Maybe see a mix in near Joplin, Missouri. A rain or ice mix out there in Tulsa, which can be very dangerous. Indianapolis start to get their snow by later tomorrow, and then we'll have that snow really pick up by Tuesday. Again, possibly we can have blizzard conditions for Erie, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh will see the lighter side of the snow. Have blizzard conditions for the Appalachians in Maine and Vermont. Have that maybe ice mix for Tupelo. Again, Nashville will see a little bit lighter snow than the last update. Looks like we have an ice mix near Helen, Georgia, which is not too far from me. But again, I'm not getting excited at this point. But we can have snow, or sorry, ice mix / sleet in areas near Helen and Blue Ridge. We'll see these snow out here all the way to Huntsville, Charleston. We'll start to see that snow. And Knoxville will definitely see that snow pick up. We're definitely going to have very heavy snow for Knoxville. Again, definitely going to pick up. Going to pick up for areas into the far east areas of Kentucky. Definitely going to bring in a lot of snow. But it's looking like the same thing, though, for New York. Looks like we could have a bit more snow into New York. That's a new update with the GFS. So it looks like just a teeny little bit bigger chance out there for New York. Let me actually go to the northeast because I have many viewers there. We can see exactly that New York's a bit more favored now for snow. As you can tell, they're on the kind of the green. But if you're in Long Island, now you can get snow. New Brunswick's not showing snow. Philadelphia still looking like Boston's going to get that rain, but it's looking like we definitely have a bit bigger chance for snow out here into these areas of the New England area, and then we can have that snow out into the areas of Bangor, Maine, and Augusta, and Portland, Maine. Same, the European does not update until 11 o'clock tonight, so same thing. We could have a good 1 to 2 inches for Nashville. But as we get close, actually, no, we can have 1 to 2 inches for Springfield. And then south of Nashville, we can actually see 2 to 3 inches. So if you're south of Nashville, you can possibly see some nice snow. Again, same thing for the Knoxville area, good 3 to 4 inches, at most 4 inches. Maybe. This is like a small chance getting up to 6 inches. Same thing again, 5 to 4 inches for the Milwaukee and Chicago area, good 10 inches for that western coast of Michigan due to lake effect snow. And then we have that huge area off Lake Huron, so areas Syracuse, Buffalo, Erie, all the way into Albany, into areas of Erie. Again, or say the State College can obviously sing, possibly somewhat affected by lake effect snow, but obviously the areas on the coast, such as Buffalo, will see up to 10 inches, so that'll be a bit worse. Buffalo can actually see a foot at most, but again, not going to rely on that. Detroit can actually see a good 6 inches to 7 inches of snow, so definitely going to have our first major measurable snowfall out there. Looks like areas out there in I forgot this name, Cleveland, could be seeing a good 5 inches. Same thing with Toledo, and then we can see up to a foot of snow all the way for that northern tip of Maine. So yeah, definitely some threats out here. We have a bit new updates now for the GFS, those snowfall wise. It looks like we do have looks like a lot more snow to head in these areas for Maine and New Hampshire. It looks like we can see the snow picking up in New Hampshire and Maine with this new update. We do actually have, again, not too much snow for in these areas in the plains. The real threats over here in the east and the Midwest here. So again, Aurora still going to see the good amount. Hasn't changed too bad. Like, honestly, it hasn't changed super duper bad on the past hour. Hasn't really changed super much. When these models change like drastically, it's like 6 hours apart. So the biggest one will probably be tomorrow at 11 a.m. So that's probably when we'll see the biggest change, and then I'll post on that with the new update at 4:30. And then again, we can see a good 5 to 7 inches out there for Detroit, at most 7 inches. Again, Ohio, Erie, all these areas off the Huron coast, Lake Huron coast, could be seeing some good threats out here for some snow. But yeah, obviously we're gonna see this lake effect snow pile on to bring in maybe 16 inches of snow from near areas in Burlington. But yeah, it's looking very dangerous out here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quadruple upload. Again, be sure to hit that like button, please, guys. I can really use the support. But again, not too much accumulation for Huntsville. The new update shows less snow for Huntsville now. It shows less snow for areas into Little Rock. So again, not looking like we're gonna have any accumulation with this area for this ice mix in Tulsa. So Oklahoma, you're in the clear. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.